another day, another Comic Haul, and this is the, so it's because it's gonna be Father's Day next week. I should still be able to get maybe one more Comic Haul this month, but I want to do it nice and early in June because I want to get at least a few comics per month. I don't think that's a whole lot to ask, even with because I'm not working currently. I might be soon, but I'm working off allowances, so it's not as much as I used to, and I don't have any I already had my birthday, which you saw that. Hopefully, yeah, most of you did see that. So other than that, I can only get like a few comics per month. If I get lucky, I get a lot because April was a lot because I was working off of because I was able to spend more, and then I think I had some of Knowledge Panel. I don't know, but this month it's gonna be probably a little bit less because again of Father's Day. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first two up, I am breaking my I need to get everything by this author rule. The first one up is Blood River by Michael Avon Oeming, someone Berman, and then someone Quinn. So let's see. So it's written by Michael Avon Oeming and Daniel Berman. Artwork by Brian Quinn. Yep, Quinn. And that was it. It's lettering. I'm going to do that. Black and white artwork, and this is apparently based off a true story. Now, this one I got for a very cheap price. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to guess how much I paid for this. It's a cheap price, and of course, I'm not doing this live, so I guess you're gonna know either way. $3 for this admittedly thin book. That is insane. That is the same price, the same amount of pages. Not the same price. Sorry, same amount of pages as that other one, The Pro by Garth Ennis, which I watched actually. I was looking up Jimmy Palmiotti because he had commented. He had commented on the video. Not of mine. I wish it was of mine. But of someone else's. I was watching a video. He commented it, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know he had a YouTube channel." I clicked it just to see if he actually uploaded anything, and he did. And it was The Pro. That little short. So I watched that, and it was pretty good. But that was also 72 pages. Now this is also used very good. That's the exception. It was Prime too. I wasn't third party. Well, it was technically third party. Still, it was shipped by Amazon. All these are shipped by Amazon, which is good. A little blemish here, like right there. But honestly, all these blemishes are blemishes that I have appeared, again, like I said, that have appeared on Amazon, on books I got from Amazon themselves. Full price, and then in new condition, too. So, no complaints here. But this is apparently based off a true story. It was like the 70s, a curse, a treasure, a monster, sex and drugs, 4 kids in the woods, based off a true story. Now, they do have something at the end, apparently, so I was looking up reviews. It's not get the best reviews, but it was just so cheap, I was like, why not? Because it was, again, one of those things where I do this, I ask myself this. Would you get this if it was at Newbury Comics for the same price? And if I say yes, then I would. And I will. And I like Michael Avon Oeming's artwork, at least, which he does not do artwork here, but I think I've read at least something by him. But yes, he did. He did Powers. That's right, too. He co-wrote it with Brian Michael Bendis, I believe. I really like that. But yeah, Blood River. And again, the next one up. So yeah, that one like this. The next one, I don't have anything else from Image by Michael Avon Oeming. It's my first Image book from him. Now this was an easier decision to make because again, the price tag, number 1, and 2 because of the fact that the only other thing he's done, he's like a couple other things for Image, but the main thing he's done, his series he's done, is Mice Templar, and that's out of print everywhere. Like it's so hard to find that goddamn book. So I was like, you know what? If I'm never gonna get everything by him anyways, because I'm not too keen on spending a lot of money on Kindle for same book I get physically, but I don't like. And I don't mind if I had to get an Image book digitally. In fact, one of these books I had to get, there was an issue, it wasn't collected in the trade, I had to get that digitally, and there was no skin off my dick, so. It's just one of those things where I don't want to spend like $60 on one series, too, on the Kindle. If I'm spending $60 on Kindle books, it better because I got a goddamn good amount, like at least more than 60, like double that. Like if it's a huge sale, I mean. It's really the only times I'll spend money on Kindle books, and if which I should do pretty soon here, like an issue I was missing. and it was cheap there. I couldn't, This next one up is W. Maxwell Prince's 1 Week in the Library. Now, with this and Haha, I believe that I have everything by him that's not Ice Cream Man. Because Ice Cream Man, again, is 8 volumes. It's basically the Monstrous Effect, where I have to get all of them at once. That's going to be a lot of money. I have to wait a long time to get that. And this, this takes $10 off the price. This is $10 list price. It's a very thin book, you can tell, but at least it wasn't thin. At least it wasn't short, like compared to this Batman book right here. No, I'll do it to, because that Batman book is the library book I just had on my. Compared to this Blood River book, it's the same size. I was a little bit apprehensive to buy this because I thought it wouldn't be as tall. I don't like getting books that are like smaller than your average Image comic trade, or smaller than your average comic trade, which is trim size, like that's the size of the comic book. And example, a lot of I have like a few books on my shelf that are even bigger than the average trim size. Oversized hardcovers excluded, of course. Like the deluxe editions of Low and Death or Glory. And of course, like hardcovers are gonna be taller than your average trim size softcover, obviously, paperback. But I don't like being smaller. Because like I had the Paul is Dead and the Jim Morrison ones by Paolo Baron. Those are smaller, and even that was kind of like, why? And I was especially pissed off because if I had to pay full price, it would piss me off. I had to pay full price. It was $16.99 full price. Same amount of pages to get. It was more pages, thinner book, a smaller book. Yeah, but it was same amount of pages to get. This size, $16.99. Yeah, and both of these so far are OGNs, so it doesn't collect anything. Yeah, I wanted to get something by Maxwell Prince, and it was $10. And I was like, if I'm putting it off this long, it's kind of stupid to do that. But yeah, it's one of those books that's because how thin it is, it's only $10. Kind of makes sense. This next one up is one of those books where, again, it was cheap. So this is also a used like new. Internet used like new. Used very good. And so far, this is very good. There's a few ticks here. But that's about it. So this one is called Pilot Season. Volume 1. Now, I'm probably not going to continue with the series. Now, this is one of those things where, this is an anthology series. So think of like your Thought Bubble anthologies or what have you. But this I needed because they had a Necromancer story in here. I got the Necromancer last month from last month's haul, my birthday gifts. And I noticed that it's here. It's in here. There's a story in here. It's not included in that original trade. There is also a story by Jason Aaron in here. And that was the only Jason Aaron book I did not have besides... it was another anthology series. I think it was like a three-page story. This at least is a one issue. It's one full issue. Now, it's a Ripclaw story. This is... it's kind of like borderline, but I don't like to do it. Because it's like I don't like to... My God, I'm so stuttery. Like with other, it's Spawn, Witchblade, Cyberforce, and Darkness. If they did a story for that, I don't include that as I need that. Like Ali Cott did two one-shots, The Darkness. What if I get those now on the Kindle, and then tomorrow they say, oh, Darkness Volume 3 is coming out, and it's going to include those issues, And also Spawn, I'm just so far behind on Spawn. I don't think I'll ever get Spawn. They're so good. It's like, not only is there several spin-offs in the first 10 years, but they're also out of print. And it's like spin-offs now, spin-offs then, and I never get everything of Spawn. It's kind of like with Spider-Man. If you want to collect everything of Spider-Man, even the first 300 issues. It's basically what they're up to now. And it's ongoing, too. Even better. Even with those nice compendiums, I probably won't get Spawn until I'm not as like, oh, I'm gonna get everything of the series. No, I'm not like that anymore, at least. But yes, this one collects. It's a Ripclaw Necromancer. I'm just gonna say what it says here. A Velocity issue by Joe Casey. Ripclaw by Jason Aaron. Sideblade by Joshua Hale Wilkoff. Necromancer by Joshua Ortega. And Angelus by Ian Edgington. Now, you might be saying to yourself, so when I get those two issues on the Kindle, they're $2 each. Well, that was $4. This I only paid $5.99 for, It was used like new, and it was from Prime too, so I didn't have to wait any longer than all the others. They all came out the same day, by the way. Yeah, I decided to, so yeah, I was like, why the hell did I get that book? I decided to do that, to do the, all in the same day thing from Amazon. Usually what I'll do is I'll like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because some of them 1 day shipping. Because I have that like, cross my fingers, oh hopefully the Thursdays will be Wednesday worst case, and then some of the Wednesdays will be Tuesdays, so it'll be 2 days. It's never happened in the history of ever. But what I'm probably going to do from now on is just Thursday. Because it's not like, oh, Tuesday books come in and I'm going to do like Comic Haul Part 1. No, I don't do that anymore. Mainly because you guys will just watch Part 1 and won't watch Part 2. I have seen that firsthand. Now, some of you guys, this has changed. I had to do Part 1 and Part 2 for my birthday haul this last month, this year. And that was okay. And you guys watch all those parts, so good on you. But I don't like doing like 1,000 parts for a video. I'm like, oh, here's one book. Oh, Part 2. Oh, here's 2 books. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. I'm sorry, but that's insanely dumb for me to do. Now, something like my birthday haul, I wanted to do it in parts, because I was like, oh, this is easy. One was 50 books, and the next one was 14. 15? No, 15. 15 was 15 books, so, might as well do that then. And it worked out, too, because it was only 2 parts. Yeah, so it was only 2 parts, right? Yeah, it was only 2 parts. I did a complete birthday haul, which I showed, because Wolf didn't come. Wolf Volume 1 did not come in time for when I did Part 1. I just a thing where it's like, oh, here's Wolf Volume 1, and I showed off Volume, because he had Volume 2, so I was able to still do that. Alright, so, explanations out of the way, prattling out of the way. Because the next one is a series that I thought was related to another series, because it kind of, I don't know why, but it just seemed like it was. Now, funnily enough, this is Surgeon, oh wait, yeah, I did. I was like, oh, I didn't go over who it was written by. I did. This is Maxwell Prince. I'll go with I'll go after. Yeah, I said Maxwell Prince. See, I think the artist is also Maxwell Prince, right? For When We Get the Library. No, John Amor, I believe. All right, sorry. Let's get on with this. So this is Surgeon X by Sarah Kenny. And the thing I was trying to say is, oh, funnily enough, blah blah blah, is the fact that I think it's Sarah Kinney is Laura Kinney's X-23's mother in the X-23 comics. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, and it kind of has that same, this character here has the same black hair and everything. But this looked interesting. Kind of like seemed like it was almost, at least Surgeon X, seemed like it was, yeah, Vigilante Doctor, and it's like Apocalypse. Brian Azzarello said it was good. There we go, give a quote. There we go. That's all I need. Okay, so this collects Surgeon X 1 through 6. Now, apparently, there is no indication that it had. There's like they came out after the book, I believe. It was a Surgeon X preview that was 99 cents on Kindle for 12 pages. I felt it was bullshit. It's 12 pages. Give it to us for free. 12 pages. Are you fucking kidding me? You're actually kidding me right now. If anything, pair it with Surgeon X issue 1. Or just have it in the fucking trade. It pissed me off so much. Like, 12 pages for 99 cents. That is absolute bullshit. Like, you can't just make it free. Yeah, it was 99 cents. I can't say that word. It was 99 cents. No skin off my dick, like I said before, but, still. But yeah, Surgeon X, let's 1 through 6. Let's go over the artwork. So it's written by Sarah Kenny. And artwork by, copy another page here. There it is. So it's Surgeon X Volume 1, The Path of Most Resistance. And I believe, and I don't think there's a Volume 2. John Watkiss is the artist. Actually, I know there's a Volume 2. It's a pretty thick trade, because he had some bonus features. Oh yeah, artwork. I didn't do artwork for Pilot Season, sorry. This is the artwork for Pilot Season. Yeah, this is how you know him. Alright. This is the artwork for Surgeon X. I believe at the end, like I was trying to say, that, let's see. They have the preview. I don't think it goes to the end. No, chapter 1, and doesn't seem like it. So I did the artwork, and I'm just looking at if there's any extras. Not really. There are extras, yes, but it's like 20 pages if that. No, it's like Yeah, like, no, it's like 10 pages, if that. So, yeah, Surgeon X Volume 1. Then we got, the final three. The final three books for this comic haul, Nomen Omen. Now, this is a series that I had seen a long, long time ago when I was looking up the reviews for... I can't talk today. I was looking up reviews for Crowded on Goodreads, and Goodreads has a readers also enjoyed blank, and Nomen Omen caught my eye, and I was like, for whatever reason, I can't explain this, but looking at the cover here, it did not scream, this is an Image comic. I thought it'd be Boom Studios. Maybe because it kind of reminds me a bit of House of Slaughter / Something is Killing the Children, so maybe I was like, oh yeah, that's, I don't know. But when I saw it was from Image, I was like, yeah, I'll check that out later if I have enough money. And so it wasn't too expensive. It was $44.99 for all three of these, because two of them were... Spoilers, this is not a Image Volume 1 a $10 book. It's $16.99. But I think it was, let's just say Volumes 1 and 2 I paid $13.99 for. So it was $44.99, because one was $16.99. So it's $44.99 for all three of these. That's not a bad price, especially if not paying. Especially they won't charge you $10 for. It's more than $10 for Volume 1. But I decided to get this book at the long last. I completely forgot about it. Then I was looking up books for this comic haul because I wanted to get a lot for a little. I'm like that, but I'm always gonna be like that. I'm always gonna be the kind of guy that looks for like the cheapest price. Not the cheapest price, not the cheapest price that gets it off like a third party store. I mean from Amazon. Like, oh, this series has 3 volumes, and Volume 1 is $9.99, and Volume 2 is $12.99, and Volume 3 is also $12.99. So it's cheap, and it's also a series that looks interesting. I'll buy it. But I'll get something like this, or it's a little bit more. But yeah, I completely forgot about it, and then I was looking at books the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, Nomen Omen, I'll get that now. So Volume 1 is Total Eclipse of the Heart, and I have that song stuck in my head off and on ever since I saw this book. It's a fantasy horror comic, so that was right up my alley. Here's the artwork. And ironically enough, this is apparently a Pride Month book. I was looking up Image Comics Pride Month books just to see what they included, and this was one of them. So yeah, 1 through, and it's not like that's not why I got it. I got it because it looked interesting. I don't get books just because no, I'm not one of those people. So this is it's like a witchcraft kind of book. It's from an RPG creator too. It's kind of neat. So 1 through 5. Well, it's a Volume 1. So Nomen Omen Volume 1, Total Eclipse of the Heart collects 1 through 5 of Nomen Omen. Volume 2, it's 15 issues total. And then 5 per volume. Nomen Omen Volume 2, Wicked Game, collects 6 to 10 of Nomen Omen. I also said it was urban fantasy too, and that was another thing, because I believe that was the one I was looking at that said it was urban fantasy. I hope it was. But it was one of those things where I was like, well, the only one that I can think of from Image Comics they cite as having been urban fantasy was Rumble by John Arcudi. Then Nomen Omen Volume 3, As the World Falls Down, collecting 11 through 15 of Nomen Omen. And unfortunately, there's no quotes here by anybody but just, again, like it says, monkeys fighting robots. Yeah, that's a website like IGN. Okay, who said it? It's not all the people from Monkey, I don't think, it's all the people from Monkeys Fighting Robots saying, yes, we like Nomen Omen. We actually said that the surprises in store stick true to the core of the series while leaving us wondering where things will go from here. And they all said that in unison. No. And I like that it said about Volume 3, and Volume 3 is the last volume. Where does it go from here? Oh, nowhere, because it's over. So that's 7 trades for, I actually, it was 70, but I got $15 taken off because I got a gift card. So it was $60, and it's probably going to be, it's definitely going to be the last comic haul for until at least the end of the month. But that, as I say, is that. And I spent 20 minutes going over, like, a few books. Nice. That's it.